happening, guys? It's iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be unboxing the Karbonn Smart Tab 7 Tornado. Now, this is also known as the ST7. Unlike the ST8 or the Velox, which was an 8-inch tablet, this is a 7-inch tablet. And whereas the Velox ran Jelly Bean, this runs Ice Cream Sandwich. That also had a 1.5 GHz Cortex A9 processor. This has a 1.2 GHz processor, and that one was priced at 7,500 rupees. This one is priced at about 6,000 rupees as MRP. Let's quickly go ahead and unbox it and see what all is inside the box. If I take a look at the back over here, you can see that this one also has a 1 GB of RAM and a 3700 milliamp hour battery versus the 4500 which we saw on the Velox. So without further ado, I'm going to cut through this plastic over here real quick. And since it is a side open box sort of packaging, I'm not going to even rip through all of this plastic. And let's cut through. And let's pull out the ST7. So this is what the packaging on the inside looks like. If I open it up, this is the tab, which is the first thing inside the box. I'm going to put that aside for the time being. I'm going to open this box further. And this almost looks like the packaging of the first Karbonn Smart Tab that we unboxed some time back. So you get a USB to mini USB cable, which is again very disappointing. And the same charger that we saw on the Velox, which is a almost Nokia sort of thin pin charger, which is also slightly disappointing. We also have a mini USB to a female USB host, and that's about it in terms of cables and packaging. We also have a warranty card inside the box, which will allow you to add your warranty information and find a service center. That's about it for the box contents. I'm going to get rid of everything, and let's quickly take a look at the tablet itself. So this is the Karbonn Smart Tablet 7-inch. It's also known as the Tornado 1.2 GHz processor. If we look at the front over here, now we have a 7-inch display in the front, which is a 800 pixel by 480 pixel display, so WVGA display. It is a TFT LCD screen, so that's nice. In terms of the front facing camera, it's a 2 megapixel front facing camera. We don't have a rear camera on this, so in a way it's good that we have a 2 megapixel front facing camera, but in a way it's bad that we don't have a rear camera at all. Now out of the box itself, it has some blue ink on this, so in terms of packaging, I'm not too sure if it's a good thing that it's a finished or an unfinished product or whatever it is. Now we do have this protective plastic layer on it, which I'm going to get rid of real quick. And this is what the front looks like. If we look at the sides over here, it's almost clean. On the top over here, we have something which is called the escape button and the M button. So it's probably a back button and the menu button. And over here is the volume rocker along with the headphone jack, a reset button, a mini USB port, and the charging port, which is almost like the Nokia style. Now, if you look at the design, it almost looks like a rugged tablet, but don't try dipping this in water because it's not waterproof. You have the speakerphone at the back, and you have this texturized back panel, which is fairly nice. You also have this port over here to pop in a SIM card. No one knows what this port is for because I can't see anything inside this port. So essentially what looks to be a port for a SIM card has been left here, but you can't actually add a SIM card in this. So it's an empty port with a door which doesn't lead to anything, but you can see a bit of the motherboard on the inside. So looks like Karbonn was in a hurry to ship out these tablets. Now the viewing angle on the screen the minute I turn it on is slightly better than the Velox. So possibly a more vibrant or a more bright display versus what we saw on the Velox. The Karbonn Smart Tab 7 Tornado is booting up. So there you go, guys. This is what the lock screen looks like. Now if I quickly hold down on the unlock button, I can unlock on the side or go directly to the camera. They've made folders for media tools, games, and Google applications. So that's good. You can quickly jump into settings from here as well. A couple of widgets for weather as well as the calendar are pre-installed. If I scroll towards the left, we have some more widgets, which are stock widgets, nothing special done by Karbonn on this, but you can scroll through them either way. If I tap on the top right, we can jump into all applications. So you have a couple of apps which are pre-installed. So you have Angry Birds Rio, Death Racing is pre-installed, ES Task Manager is pre-installed, Fancy Widgets, file browser is pre-installed, Karbonn Smart Tab applications are pre-installed, Next Gen Television, Just Dial application, Movie Player, Fruit Ninja, a couple of apps for playing games, etc. And you also have an apps installer, so if you have APK files, you can quickly install them using this tablet. If I quickly jump into the settings panel over here, browse down to about tablet, I'll be able to see that this tablet is running Android 4.0.3 and it's running Ice Cream Sandwich. It's the Karbonn Tab A7, but it's actually the Karbonn Smart Tab 7 ST7 Tornado. So let's quickly connect to Wi-Fi on this and see what the browser looks like. So connecting to Wi-Fi was fairly easy, no worries with that. But while I was using the keyboard, I did notice that you do have slight bit of haptic feedback. So the whole tablet vibrates when you're typing on this. It's not a very loud or irritating haptic feedback. It's actually quite nice. So the fact that you have haptic feedback on this, pretty good. You can look at the keyboard. It's a standard Android keyboard. Nothing special done by Karbonn on this tablet. You can add any other keyboard as per your requirement from the Google Play Store. No worries with that either. So real quickly, I'm going to open up our website in the stock browser. It should load up in the full page right now because it is reading this as a tablet and not as a mobile phone. So seems to be slightly better than the Velox in terms of rendering websites. Seems to be better at touch response as well. A slight bit more responsive when it comes to the touchscreen. Pinching and zooming in is also slightly better. It's not good. I'm not very happy with it, but it is slightly better. Honestly, I have seen other products which offer better usage in this price segment, but not too happy with the kind of browser capabilities. In fact, Karbonn's own previous tablets were better at internet browsing than this set of two that we've just recently unboxed. You can see it's very gimmicky, very slow, very choppy, not very impressive when it comes to browser capabilities. But then again, if you consider it, it's only a 6,000 rupee tablet. Actually, you'll get it for about 5,500 rupees in the market. I'm going to quickly load up YouTube for you guys, and I'm going to load up a video so that you can see what video playback is like on this tablet. Canvas 2, it's the A110, it's the phone that comes with a dual-core processor. I don't know if you guys notice it, but if you lay the tablet flat on the table, the sound gets completely muffled out. The minute you raise it up a little bit from the table, you will hear that the speaker is overpowered. It allows for really loud volumes, but the sound is really distorted. Although video playback is really smooth and vibrant, the display is really accurate when it comes to video playback. A lot better than the display on the Velox. But the audio is exactly the same. The volume is really high and the sound is really distorted. In terms of the display, it seems really better than the one on the Velox, and the tablet seems to be a real snappy one versus the Velox, the Karbonn Smart Tab 8 that we just unboxed for you guys. It seems a bit better. We'll be coming out with a benchmarking video, a gaming video, etc. as per your requirements for these two tablets. So if you have any questions or queries, do leave them in the comment section below. You can also check out the full details on iGyaan.in, and you can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Do subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV. iGyaan Network is